Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to start with exercise 5.3a of IGCSE Extended Mathematics that is recommended by AQA examinations. Our topic is fractions, decimals, and percentages. So let's proceed to questions. In question number 1, it says Violet is doing a survey to find percentage of girls in classes in her year group. She lists the fraction of each class that are girls. So in class 10A, there are 15 out of 30 girls. So let's write its fraction. So for class A, 10A, its fraction is 15 out of 30. And if you want to convert into percentage, you just need to multiply with 100. So you will get 1/2 of 100 means 50%. So in class 10A, there are 50% girls. Now we'll talk about the girls in class 10B, where we are already given with a percentage, which is 48%. And in class 10C, we can work out here because it's 3/5. So 3/5, if you want to convert into percentage, multiply by 100. So that will be 60%. And in the last class, which is 10D, we are given with 0.72 and we can convert into percentage by multiplying with 100. So if we multiply by 100, we get 72%. Further, it says which class has the highest fraction of girls and boys. So definitely it's class 10D where it is the highest fraction of girls, means it's 72%. So definitely it's highest fraction. And also in class 10B, there is the highest fraction of boys because here the girls are just 48%. So the boys will be 52% over there, which will be the highest over there. Now let's proceed to next question. In question number 2, it says write these numbers in ascending order. So we will do A part in detail. Here we are given with some numbers which are in percentage and some numbers are in decimal. So first of all, let's convert all the numbers into decimal because this is the easiest way to write in ascending order, means we can easily compare. So in A part, we have first of all 33.3%. So to convert into decimal, we can just remove the percentage sign by dividing the number with 100, and then we can shift the decimal point. That will be shifted over there because there are 2 zeros, so we'll shift the decimal 2 zeros backward. So this will become 0.333. So the next number is already in decimal, so there is no need to convert that. And then next number is a whole number, which is 33. Definitely it will be the bigger number. And then we have 33 and 1/3. So let's convert this fraction into improper first, and then we will convert into decimal. So if you convert into improper, you will multiply 3 with 33 and then add 1 in it. So you will get 100/3, and then we definitely need to put the percentage sign. And further, we can remove this percentage sign or symbol by dividing a number or fraction with 100. So it will be 100/3 divided by 100, and then we can apply the rule that is key chain flip. So 100/3 times 1/100, and then 100 and 100 will be cancelled. So we'll get 1/3, and 1/3 is basically 0.333 and up to so on. Like it's recurring decimal. So it means that we get finally as 0.3 and it's the recurring decimal. Now we can easily arrange the numbers in ascending order. So here, if you see, the smallest one is 0.33, and then we have 0.333, and then the number which is actually 0.3, where 3 is the recurring decimal, and then the last one is 33 because it is the whole number. So now we can replace these decimals with the original numbers because 0.33 was originally the same number, 0.33, and 0.333 was originally 33.3%, and 0.3 and its recurring decimal. So it was originally 33 and 1/3%, and then 33 was originally the same number. So this is how we can arrange the numbers in ascending order. Now we will do its B part. In B part, we have again decimal numbers and percentages. So we have 0.45, then 44.5%, then 0.454, and then 0.4, which is the recurring decimal number. So there is only one number here which is in percentage. So let's convert into decimal first. So this will be 44.5, and to remove the percentage symbol, we can just divide that by 100. So we'll get 44 divided by 100. And we can shift to decimal. We can write it as 0.445. Now we can arrange all the numbers in ascending order. So first of all, the smallest one is 0.445. 0.444, which is the recurring decimal number. Then the next bigger number is 0.445, which is originally 44.5%. And then the next bigger number will be 0.45. And the next bigger number is 0.454. So let's replace numbers in their original form. So this is 0.4, which is recurring decimal, and then 0.445, which was originally 44.5%, and then it's 0.45, that was originally the same number, and then 0.454, like it was originally the same number. So this is the arranged numbers of part B. Now let's proceed to next part. Its next part is again same. We have some numbers where we will deal with some recurring numbers and decimals and percentages as well. So recurring decimals are 0.23. So we can also write it as 0.2333 and up to so on. And then the next number is the decimal number. So we can write as it is. Then we have 22.3%. So we can divide it by 100 to convert into decimal. So 22.3 divided by 100, and then it will be 0.223. Then we have 23.22% that we can also divide with 100. So it will be here again, the decimal point will be shifted, and then we can write 0.2322. And last number is 0.233. That was already in decimal, so we will write this number as it is. Now we need to sort all the numbers. So we need to first of all pick the smallest one. So amongst all numbers, I think this one is the smallest one. So let me write it. First of all, 0.233. Then its bigger number, then the bigger number after this is 0.23333, where 3 is the recurring digit. And then out of these remaining numbers, the next bigger number after 0.2333 and up to so on will be 0.223. And the next bigger number will be 0.232. And the next bigger number will be 0.2322. Now we can also write all the numbers in their original form. So originally 0.233 was originally the same number, and 0.2333, where 3 is the recurring decimal, was originally 0.23 and in this form, and 0.223 was originally 22.3%, and 0.232 was originally the same number, and 0.2322 was originally 23.22%. So this is how we can arrange the numbers in the ascending order. Now let me do D part here. It's first of all, we have a fraction which is 2/3. If you convert into decimal, we can use the calculator to divide it. So 2/3 will be equals to 0.666, where 6 is being repeated. So we can also write it as 0.6 and dot notation. And then there is 0.66. There is no need to change it because it is originally a decimal number. And then there is a recurring decimal, which is 0.65, where 65 is being repeated. So we can write it as 0.65, 65, 65, and up to so on. And then we have 66.6%. We can convert into decimal by dividing with 100. To remove the decimal symbol, we can divide the number by 100, and then we can shift the decimal 2 digits backward. So we can write 66.6 over there. And then we can write 0.666. And finally, we have the number which is already in decimal, that is 0.6666. So there is no need to change it because it is originally 0.6666. Now we can easily arrange all the numbers in ascending order, because here the smallest one is 0.66, then 0.66, and then 0.65, where 65 is the recurring decimal, and then 0.6666, where 6 is being repeated by 4 times. And finally, we can write 0.6 and in dot notation, because this is the biggest number that is the recurring decimal and it is the highest number. So again, if you rewrite the numbers in their original form, so this is 0.66 that were originally 0.66, then 0.666 was originally 66.6%, and 0.65 was originally written in the dot notation, and 0.6666 were originally the same number, and then 0.6 and dot notation, where 6 is the recurring decimal, was originally 2/3. I'm leaving these 2 parts for your practice, so please try and you can ask questions through comments. Thank you. Now let's. In question number 3, it says the population of a village in 2001 was 200. By 2011, it was increased to 232. Assuming no one left the village between 2001 and 2011, what fraction of population in 2011 were not living in the village in 2001? So we need to find the difference of the population. So we will write that people who were not there in 2001 will be equals to the difference of the population of in 2011 and 2001. So we will subtract 200 from 232. That will be equals to 32. So 32 was the population of the people who were not present, who were not there in 2001. So let's write this in fraction. So we will write that fraction of the people who were not living in the village in 2001 will be equals to 32 out of 232. Let's simplify this fraction. We can divide numerator and denominator by 8 because it is the highest common factor. So if we divide both, we get 4 on the top and 29 at the bottom. So 4 out of 29 is the fraction of the people who were not living in 2001. Let's proceed to next question. In question number 4, it says a supermarket surveys its customers about waiting times. 46 out of 800 customers said they were forced to queue more than 5 minutes to be served. The rest said it was less than 5 minutes. Can the supermarket managers fairly claim that 95% of our customers queue for less than 5 minutes? Explain your answer. So first of all, we need to find that what percent of the people were saying that they did wait for less than 5 minutes. So we will write customers waited for less than 5 minutes should be equals to 800 take away 46 because 46 customers were those who waited for more than 5 minutes. So we will subtract and we will get 754 means 754 customers were saying that they wait for less than 5 minutes. So let's find in percentage. So first of all, we need to write this in terms of fraction and then we can convert that fraction into percentage. So the fraction of the people who waited for less than 5 minutes will be equals to 754 out of 800. And to convert into percentage, we can times it with 100. And we will finally get 94.25%. So the answer to their question will be no, because here the percentage of the people or the customer who waited less than 5 minutes was 94.25% instead of 95%. Now let's proceed to next question. In question number 5, it says 2 bookshops are advertising special offers. Shop A has 25% off, like it has a sale, and shop B says buy one, get one half price. And this offer applies to the lower price book. Means like if you get one book, then the another one will be charged half of its price, but the other book should have lowest price than the first book. Then it says you want to buy 2 books. Which shop should you go to? If in A part it says the books are at the same price, and in B the books are different prices. So let's solve A part first, and we will just take an amount of the book. Let's assume that we are purchasing book 1 and it has a price of 20 pounds or $20. Then according to this offer, 25% will be off, means we just need to pay 75% of the price. So 75% of 20 pounds will be equals to 0.75 times 20. That will be equals to 15 pounds. Means if we are buying one book, we need to just pay 15 pounds. And definitely if we are dealing with the books which are at the same price, so let's assume one more book. So definitely the book 2 will be also charged 15 pounds. So in total price will be equals to 30. The discount offered by shop B this on the same scenario. So if we are buying book 1, like book 1 has a cost of 20 pounds, and definitely the cost of the book 1 will be fully charged. And if we are also buying book 2, definitely we need to buy 2 books which are having the same price. So the book 2 will also have a cost of £20, but definitely according to the discount, the second book will be charged by 1/2. So the cost of the second book will be equals to £10 according to the discount offered by Shop B. So in total price will be equals to £30. It means if we apply the discount offered by Shop A and Shop B onto this first scenario, we are getting the same total price. It means there is no difference. Whichever the shop we prefer, we will have to pay the same price. Now let's apply the scenario B onto both shops. Now if book 1 has a price £20 and book 2 is being sold of £10, and according to Shop A, if there is a discount of 25%, then we just need to pay 75% of the total price. So the total price will be equals to 75% of £20 plus 75% of £10. So in total, we will need to pay £22.50. Now, if we apply the same scenario on Shop B, then if book 1 has a price £20 and book 2 has price £10, then according to the discount offered by Shop B will be equal, like the book 2 will be sold by its half price. So definitely its price will be £5 according to the discount. So in total, the total price will be equals to £25. Now, if you compare the costs according to the scenario B, you will see that the total price of Shop A is less than the total price offered by Shop B. So definitely Shop A is selling at cheaper price according to the scenario B. So we will finally write that Shop A is, so we will finally conclude that Shop A is selling at cheaper price. By the way, here we have assumed the prices of the books, like here in the scenario A, we had to keep the prices same, means book 1 was having £20 and book 2 was also having £20, but according to the discount, it was decreased by 25%, means only 75% of the cost was charged here. And similarly, in scenario 2, there was same price of book 2 as well. Like here we had £20, but according to the discount, we had to decrease the price of book 2 by 50%. So that's why the cost of the price of book 2 was £10 here. So the total price was £30. And similarly, according to scenario B, we assumed prices of the books. Like here, we had to assume that there is a different price of both books, like £20 and then £10. Similarly, in Shop B, we had to choose the different prices of the books, and then according to the discount, we had to decrease the price of book 2 by 50%. So that's why it was £5. So please be careful in your solutions. Now let's proceed to next question.